I'm AJ Freed, and I'm happy to be back.
And I'm Michele Spiller, and I guess I'm happy AJ's back.
I'm Jake Winkleman, and I've got your Around Campus for this week.
Hi, I'm Sean McCollum, and I've got This Week in Mepham Sports.
I'm Ava Scheffler with your weekend forecast.
Good morning, Mepham. Today is day 3. Please rise and join us for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Happy Friday, and welcome back from February break. Tonight marks the start of the Jewish holiday of Purim.
Really? We're leading the morning announcements with Purim?
Michele, there's not a lot to report on right now. There can only be one Kansas Day a year, plus, who doesn't love a good hamantashen?
Yeah, I know Mr. Stein's favorite is prune.
And that's disgusting. Very traditional. For those of you who don't know what Michele and I are talking about, today is the start of Purim, a holiday that commemorates the story of Queen Esther, and we celebrate by eating jelly-filled triangle-shaped cookies called hamantashens, and they are delicious.
In non-cookie related news, Operation Smile's office drive still continues. As we reported on Around Campus right before break, Operation Smile is collecting any basic supplies that you can find at Staples. Larger items like rulers and hole punchers can be reused. The items will be sent to struggling hospitals, mostly in Africa, and will be used to make medical records for children in need of surgery. You can also leave donations in the bin in the main foyer. Also, they will be selling stencils to raise money for emergency surgeries for children born with cleft palates. And they'll be having a meeting on Monday. Whoa, that's a lot of news for one club.
Speaking of Around Campus, let's check in with Jake Winkleman to see who he is talking to today.
Hi, I'm Jake Winkleman, and today on Around Campus, we have Charlotte Meyer, a representative of the AP Research class. So welcome to the studio, Charlotte.
It's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And what is AP Research, and what is the class doing right now?
So AP Research is the second year of the AP Capstone program where we conduct our own research. Right now we're getting ready to send out our instruments that'll help us answer our research questions, such as our surveys, our questionnaires, and our interview questions.
So how can the Mepham community help you with your research?
The Mepham community can help us by filling out our surveys, possibly participating in our focus groups and interviews.
What are some of the skills learned in this program, and where can graduates apply them?
So we learn a lot of research skills primarily, like how to find research, how to do our own research. We do some English skills that you learn in a regular English classroom, and a lot of public speaking skills. All the skills we learn in the class can be applied to college and even after, and any future endeavors that we have.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Charlotte. It's wonderful to see the students of Mepham engaging in such challenging courses. If you are looking for more information on the Capstone program, be sure to check out the extended interview on our YouTube channel. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Jake. And it is indeed AP Research season, and you can help out. Your social studies teachers have posted links to research surveys for you to fill out.
I remember before the pandemic, people at Broadway Mall used to pay you $10 to fill out the surveys like these. So spend some time helping your classmates and get in shape to fill out these surveys professionally.
Good plan, Michele. Let's check in with Sean McCollum for This Week in Mepham Sports.
As we enter the next sports season, winter sports are coming to an end this Saturday, and I think it's time for a little recap on this past season of what went down. I never knew that I would actually have the chance to report live sports this year, but anyways, here we go. The Mepham varsity basketball teams both entered last night's games in first place. Starting off with the boys, who were in action last night, they took on Great Neck South at Great Neck South. Meanwhile, the varsity girls had their senior night taking on Great Neck South here at Mepham. It was the girls' last home game of the season, and Coach Mulvey most certainly got them pumped up for their biggest game of the season. Previously on the BMB Midweek Update, Connor Ward reported on the unfortunate end to the JV boys basketball team and the wrestling team. This unfortunate ending came due to contract racing. Monday is the start to the fall season. Strange to have fall sports in March, but hey, it's 2021. Anything can happen. I have never heard of football in March either, so this is going to be really weird seeing football and soccer being played in nice weather and not seeing them play with the sun going down and with that cold breeze. March 1st will begin tryouts for most teams for this upcoming season, and let's hope to make it a great one. For BMB, I've been Sean McCollum. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Sean. Now let's send it over to Ava with your weekend weather.
Good morning, Mepham. I'm Ava Chef cooking up a storm here with your weekend forecast. I hope you all had a great break. I know I did, and it's so good to be back. So let's get into your weekend weather. Come on, I know you love it. It's going to be a pretty gross, just disgusting weekend. Rainy temperatures. Rainy temperatures? Yes. Rainy weather. Good to be back. You gotta brush off those little cobwebs and keep going. Today is supposed to be in the lower 40s, dropping to the mid to upper 30s later at night with those gross on-off showers throughout the day. Saturday is supposed to be in the upper 40s, dropping to the upper 30s later at night. I don't really believe that, but you know, it's what my high-tech weather app on the phone that everyone has said, so I don't know. Don't at me if it's wrong. Sunday is supposed to be in the mid to upper 40s, dropping to the lower 40s later at night with those on-off showers again. It's going to be a gross weekend. I'm so sorry, but stay dry, Mepham, and I'll see you next time on the weather.
Thanks, Ava. With this, the final Friday of February, BMB will profile a final figure in honor of Black History Month. Martin Luther King Jr. was a man whose words inspired the nation and the world. But who inspired Dr. King? The answer is Howard Thurman. Born in the final year of the 19th century in the heat of the segregated South, Thurman became a theologian who was the first African-American pastor to travel to India to meet with Mahatma Gandhi. Thurman, a college classmate of Dr. King's father, became a mentor to the civil rights icon, introducing him to Gandhi's ideas of passive resistance while they sat and watched Jackie Robinson play baseball on TV. Truly the cultural and spiritual inspiration behind the modern civil rights movement. Thurman passed away in 1981, but not before changing the path of history.
What a great way for us to end the month of Black History Month. Now, for today's quote of the day. All happiness is in the mind.
These have been the BMB morning announcements for Friday, February 26th.
Have a great day, Mepham. Yeah. Woo.
I thought you were going to mess up on that line right after.